This knife is the Real Simple Tools Ward Cleaver, and it is probably the biggest impulse buy knife I ever have had. But that's because I had been wanting a knife like this for quite some time. So when I saw Real Simple Tools pop this up on their Instagram of a travel purposed culinary knife, a cooking knife made for backpacking or road trips or something, I was like, yes, I have to have it, because there have been several times, especially as a dad, where I've out and had to use like a pocket knife to prepare some food for my kids. And the pocket knife was really meant for whittling wood or something like that, not for food preparation. Just the blades are totally different. And when I saw this, I was like, I have to have it. I messaged them and they're like, oh, we haven't even got it for sale on our website just yet, but if you want it, we'll sell it to you. So yeah, I got this, and it's one of the first ones made, I believe, and it has been absolutely excellent. Um, just to start out, we put it to work in the kitchen. The first thing I used it on was a watermelon. And when I put this blade into the rind, it was like I was just unzipping the rind. It just came clean apart. So yeah, it is crazy sharp out of the box. They don't fool around with their sharpening. It has a great feel to it for a folding knife. And it's not fair to compare this to a regular kitchen knife because it has a folding handle. And so you have to have this mechanism and all these different shapes. You have to have this liner lock to hold the blade in position. So it does feel less comfortable than, say, a proper chef's knife, but that's the way it works. Um, it does have a really nice, easy to grip polymer handle. I'm not sure if this is composite or full plastic, but it feels very good. Blade is stainless steel. It has a nice curve to it. It feels a lot like a little Santoku, or the cleaver it's designed to work as. It's all right as a paring knife, unless you have to curve your cuts. Like, let's say you slice an apple, and then you want to cut out the core bits. It doesn't curve very well. And also the tip being so sharp and at this right angle, it wants to dig into cutting boards, I found. So you really want to be careful about really jamming that bit in there. For caring for it, you have to clean it out real well, because food, if you're a clumsy fool like me, you'll probably get food here in the handle where you store the blade. So you have to make sure you clean that out. And also, on the near the bolster, I guess, near the hinge, there's this little detent hole, and that can hold on to moisture and rust. I found out, and I had to clean that out after I got this. So after I use this knife, I always dry it off and put it up on our knife magnet with our other knives, so it gets a good drying time to it. Uh, but all in all, this is a great knife. I have messaged the manufacturer and said they really should make a version that has a fixed blade, hopefully with maybe a slightly shorter handle and a blade about 3 inches longer, because that would just be a killer kitchen knife. And the reason I really want that now is because after my wife got a hold of my Ward Cleaver, she fell in love with it. And so now she's always wanting to use it. At first, she was like, oh my gosh, my goofball husband bought another knife. And then she used it. It really is a fantastic knife. Great job to everyone at Real Simple Tools. I am a huge fan of this knife. Good work.